What is going on, everybody? What is going on? It is your boy Darion coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Sports Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that subscribe to the YouTube page. If this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page, I would suggest that you subscribe and hit that bell button and get the latest news and all Raiders news. But we have another film session for y'all. And I really wanted to do this game because I felt like my Las Vegas Raiders was actually 100% healthy in this first game against the Denver Broncos on Monday night. I really want to just do the first drive of this because you can see so much potential in our offense with this game. And I really did love this game by the Oakland Raiders at the time, which is now the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I really wanted to get into just the first drive of this because I just want to show y'all and break down some film how we was able to score in the end zone with this first drive. Now, the first thing I do want to show here is that we do have, let me see, how can I, for some reason it's not letting me show the whole thing. I don't know what's going on here, but for what happens here is that you see that we are in a I formation 2 wide receiver set. We do have it where we have the balance. We have the strong side, which is the right side of that offensive line, more strong than that side. So we have Ingold here, then Josh Jacobs here. So we're going to see on this play how Colton Miller and probably, I think it's Colton Miller, not Incognito, because we didn't have Incognito in this game. But we see a double team here, and we see a one-on-one where you see a missed block by this person right here on Von Miller. Alex Ingold picks up 47, but watch what happens when Darren Waller goes into motion and how the defensive shift. So let me just pull this up real quick for y'all and play it. And you see how the offensive line shift, and then they go to jab step, and then he goes into it. But the tackle is so short for a second down because of what happens. Now we'll see it from this way. Now we're going to see how Waller's going to come in motion and see how this defense shifts to the right because that ended up being the strong side of the offense. But we end up going weak because once we seen the shift, what we did is that we like it, the change, according to Madden, you can flip it any way that you want to flip it. But when you see Darren Waller come in motion, that's where this guy comes into play. This guy comes into play, and he has to go out and get Von Miller. Now, if he goes out to get Von Miller, all this open space here, because Alec Ingold, the fullback, definitely go get 47. So let's play it in fast motion first, and then we're going to slow it down. Now you see everyone shift to the right. There you go. And then now he got dominated. He got dominated. So let's bring that back. Let's bring that all the way back because I feel as though that we need to see that in a different state. So let's slow this down for you real quick. Watch this missed block here and watch this block picked up by Alec Ingold. Let's definitely see that. So here comes Waller. Waller is coming in motion, and watch how the defensive shift to Waller. The defensive line shift to Waller. Look, all that shift. There's no way when this cutback here, we should have more than just 3 yards. All right, there goes Ingold. Ingold's going to fill this right here. So here comes the jump cut by Josh Jacobs. Look at the hole if he holds this block. Look at the hole that he holds his block. The film does not lie, ladies and gentlemen. The film does not lie, y'all. And I'm going to play it back one more time right before the snap. Now look right here on Von Miller. And look at the hole if he keeps it. Look at the hole if he keeps it. Then Von Miller makes the tackle because 56 wouldn't have been there. He has to hold that tackle on Von. He has to hold that block on Von Miller. That's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, but we end up getting 3 yards out of it. So we definitely going to go to the second down play. I'm going to just wait for it to end real quick. Let me just fast forward it. And let's go to the next play. So the next play, which will be a second and 6. A second and six for the Raiders. So what happens here is that we are in a single back formation. And the single back formation is looking like that we have the tight end right here with two wide receivers kind of close like a trips in some instance. And what you see here is that you're going to see this tight end go in motion and watch what happens when they do. They kind of like the linebacker shift again. So the linebacker shift, they fake, they give the handoff, jump cut, and he gets about a few yards there. But let's slow that down and bring it back. Let's see what happened on this play on why we couldn't open up no hole here. So we see Bradley Chubb. Bradley Chubb is right here. So we see the guard and the tackle pull. He gets him right here, but Bradley Chubb is already up the field. Bradley Chubb is already up the field. That's why he was able to make the tackle, because him right here, which is looked like it's Colton Miller, did not hold on to that block. But if you look at it from the start of the snap, that Bradley Chubb already had a leverage, because you see the tight end Darren Waller chip Bradley Chubb here. So let's put it back in slow motion. Bingo. I know exactly where it's at now. So if you don't see this tight end, which is like, I think it's Foster Moreau right here, or Derek Carrier, this tight end here jumps to the second level of this blocking scheme. He jumps to the second level, and watch Bradley Chubb. Watch he jumps right here to the second level. Boom. He goes to the defensive tackle, and once Colton Miller tried to pick up that tackle, Bradley Chubb's already in the backfield. That's why Josh Jacobs had to pick up a few yards there, and that's why I didn't go nowhere on that second down, because Bradley Chubb was already upfield. He was already upfield at the time, so he was already beat. So with that being said, on that play, we're going to see it from a different angle as well. Let me stop the slow motion so we can get into it from this side. Okay, so let's slow it down. Where we have Darren Waller, he's going to come in motion right here, and once he come in motion, watch Foster Moreau is going to take the D tackle. No, he's going to take the D tackle here, and watch these two pull. These two pull right here. But Bradley Chubb is already upfield by the time Josh Jacobs handed off the ball. So the play was already blown up, but that's a good play by Bradley Chubb. It's just that the block, he was just already upfield. That's just a great play on Bradley Chubb. But if you look at it, we just have to hold our blocks on that actual play. So let's get into the next play here, which is a 3rd and 4. Which is a 3rd and 4 for the Raiders. I don't know if we run it here. I'm not too sure. I don't remember running it here, but we do have Darren Waller does come in motion, which is a tight shotgun of a 4 wide receiver set. We have five blockers, and we have this Josh Jacobs or Jalen was trying to look like Josh Jacobs on a 3rd down. Let's see what happens when he evolves this play here. Derek Carr is definitely going to make the audible. He's looking at it. So what happens here is that and that is, it looks like a 3rd down. I'm not too sure. I think that is a 3rd down. Let me go back to that play. So it was, who's number 19 for the Raiders? I really don't know. I really don't know these players because it just comes out of nowhere. But that's definitely an out route. I could tell by the formation that is definitely an out route. So let's play it. I think that's Zay Jones. I'm not too sure. But you see that he hit the jump, and then he bounces outside. So with that being said, he ended up taking him right here. So that's why it was a 3rd. It's kind of a 3rd down. I think they gave him the forward progress, but I think that is a 3rd down, and we did get the 1st down on that play. Let's look at it from a different angle here. Let's see if we could get it from a different angle on that 3rd down, because that definitely was a 1st down on that play. Let's speed this up a little bit. All right, so here we go. It is a 4, because you have Hunter Renfrow here, Tyrell Williams here. You have Waller there. So if they go Derek Carr, he throws it to the out route, but that's definitely a 1st down just because of what Derek Carr did. So let me see if I could go back real quick and put it in slow motion and look at it, because I think Derek Carr was looking straight at him. And 22, look, 22 is trying to figure out who he have on 25. It look like Hunter Renfrow is going to go with, 25 is going to go with Hunter Renfrow, and 22 is kind of stuck because Hunter Renfrow clears it out for him to get the out route. If you look at it in slow motion, that Hunter Renfrow is going to clear this route for him to get the out route to get it. So watch when he snaps the ball, and Derek Carr is going to look right at it. So he drops back. He looks downfield first, but you see that Hunter Renfrow is definitely cleared it out. And once he cleared it out, Derek Carr looked and see that the out route was open for it. So you see Hunter Renfrow's already down here. He's already cleared it out. So 22 was able to pick it up, but it's still a first down for the Raiders. Now let's get into the next play, which, mind you, this is only the first drive of the Denver Broncos. So let's stop it here. We already at a 2 wide receiver set. It's definitely balanced on the right side of this field. So you do have a guard, tackle, and probably, I think, 2 tight ends on this side. So you have your guard, you have your tackle, then you have 2 tight ends on this side, but you have a receiver come over. So it's going to be like a shotgun twins. Actually, no, they actually make it into like a split 4 wide receiver, because once 19 comes in motion, you have these 2 tight ends actually become eligible to go downfield. All right, Derek Carr has it. He drops back. Okay, so we're on that back. That was definitely a good look. That was definitely a good look, which was like a 4, like a 2 to 5 yard slant. That's what it looks like. All right, so here we go. Derek Carr, he gets it, and here comes the receiver. The receiver has it. Whoa, I love the read by Derek Carr right there, and I'm going to tell you why. Because once Josh Jacobs went into the flat, you're going to see this linebacker try to get him out on space, and it makes it for this receiver to do the slant across the middle, because this linebacker end up going man-to-man on this running back. So let's play that back for you. Now you see the linebacker jumps to the running back, and it opens it up here. Good throw to get it in time for him to get it there, and that was almost close to a first down for that play. I couldn't be more happy with Derek Carr on that read, because if you look at 47 could have been there. He could have been there, but look what he does, though. Look what he does. He shifts here. He backs up, and he's not even in the play. But once this linebacker jumps down on Jacobs, it opens up the middle, and that's a good throw and a good read by Derek Carr. That's definitely a good read there. I love seeing it this way, just because showing a passing route on a different angle, I really don't like too much, but it definitely wasn't a first down, but they definitely gave it a 2nd and 1, but it's definitely a shotgun. This is a shotgun run up the middle, kind of like a pistol in some instances, like a pistol formation, but you see Josh Jacobs, he jumps up and he goes into a shotgun formation with Derek Carr with 2 wide receivers and like 2 tight ends. So it's like a balanced shotgun in some instances, a balanced shotgun. So Josh Jacobs goes up, and he's in the shotgun formation, and let's run it in fast. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's run that back in slow motion. I want to see what the offensive line did. I do want to run that back in slow motion for you. So let's slow that down for you here. So here goes the slow motion. Okay, so you see you watch the line. Watch how the line shifts all the way to the right once his ball is hiked. And let's make a cutback lane for Josh Jacobs. Boom. You see everybody's on somebody. Let's run that back again. I got to see that again, because I love offensive linemen that they do their assignment correctly. And watch when you hike this ball. Watch when the line... There we go. Boom. So you see that Jacobs is looking here to try to go outside. But you see this hole right here is going to open up for Jacobs to go backside, because there's nothing here at all. So you're going to see number 47 shift here. And once Jacobs see the vision, he's going to cut back. So let's play that for you here. So he sees it. He jumps cuts. He cuts back inside. Then he breaks a tackle and he keeps going. And that is the first, that's kind of the first down for Josh Jacobs. I do want to see this from a different angle, though. Okay, so this is like a better angle for me for the running back position when we do run plays with the Raiders. Now, what I see here, watch what it looked like it's in pistol. Look at the fact that this is a shotgun with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 linemen. This is a 2 wide receiver set with a shotgun. And you can tell this is a run heavy because you have 2 tight ends on each side. So let's run this in slow motion. And just watch the continuity with the linemen on this side of the ball and how they all move at once. Boom. So what it looks like, this is a double team right here, 1-on-1. Let me just play this a little bit. Yes, he goes to second level like I thought he would. Yes. So let's see. I am a coach. I'm a coach, so I could really break down film like this at the end of the day. But you see the double team here. You will see the double team here. And once you see the double team, you're going to see the second level. And then you're going to see the 1-on-1 here. And watch the cutback. The cutback play by Josh Jacobs. So you see the center goes to the second level. He picks up the defensive tackle. Once he picks up that defensive, boom. You see the cutback again. And that's when 23 able to make the play. He spins on him. But Jacobs keep pushing. And he definitely gets more than enough to get the first down on this play. Now let's run it in fast motion, or how effective this was. Cut back, there you go. And that's going to be a first down for not a first down. Yeah, it's going to be a first down for the Raiders. So it's going to be a 1st and 10. Derek Carr does pass it to Darren Waller on his play. Now let's see how this play ran in fast. You have Darren Waller goes out as the receiver at the bottom here. Derek Carr drops back, get a 3-put. That's not bad. That's not bad. Darren Waller has the disadvantage there. So let's run this play back. And let's start it from the top. So mind you, this is more like a, let me see, 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, so it is a 3-step drop from Derek Carr, and it's a small hitch to Darren Waller, because if you look at the spacing, that 26, he's not up on Darren Waller because they think Darren Waller's going to go deep because he's a tight end. But if you look at it, if you're going to give Darren Waller this gap, this is why Derek Carr went underneath with Darren Waller, because you're giving him this gap. That's too much of a space, in my personal opinion. This is just too much of a space. But we're going to see what happens in slow-mo. Let's run the play. All right, so here we go. They go to 3. Listen, 1, 2, 3. Derek Carr gets it. But it's a small hitch. That's all it is. It's a very simple play because he gave too much cushion to Darren Waller. Too much cushion. And Darren Waller, he wants 1, 2, 3, like a 5-yard hitch. About a 5-yard hitch, and he gets it out in time too. And Darren Waller definitely gets a little bit of yardage after the catch on this play, because mind you, this corner is not going to be able to tackle him because he keep going. He's keep going over and over again. So let's run this back in fast motion and see how quickly this ball comes out. It's too easy. It's too much of a gap. It's too much of a gap why the defensive corner was giving him that at the end of the day. So let's go into the next play because I really don't want to see it from this view. There's definitely that was actually a first down. So let me see here. It's a 1st and 10. Shotgun penalty on. Oh, this is the false start. Don't want that. Okay, this is the deep pass to Darren Waller. Okay, so let's pause this right here real quick. So now we are in a 3 wide receiver set and 1 tight end. And when you have Josh Jacobs, you have Tyrell Williams at the bottom here. And then you have your receivers over top here. So now let's see What it's looking like is man press here, but it's like man off here and is man off here, because I don't see them going in coverage, but we definitely going to look at it in fast and see what it looks like here. All right, so Derek Carr is changing up the play. Like a blocking scheme audible. Okay. So they are kind of like in a zone. But actually that's Darren Waller, but that's a heck of a catch and a heck of a throw by Derek Carr. I love it. I love it. So let's go back and look at this in slow-mo. This is one-on-one coverage here. Even when he's pressed, this is one-on-one coverage. This is beatable every time of the size of Darren Waller. This is beatable, but it was good coverage, but it was a better throw by Derek Carr. Derek Carr gets it, and he tried to keep it from going outside, but ended up getting it. But Derek Carr just throws it up for Darren Waller just to go get it, because Waller has the advantage here in the 1-on-1, and the safety could not get over in time to make that catch. And that is a first down for Darren Waller. That's just a beautiful play drawn up from John Gruden. Now let's run that back, and let's look at the pass protection. The pass protection that Derek Carr had to get this play off. At the end of the day, this is just a mismatch down here for any corner to go up against Darren Waller. It's just a mismatch. But it was good defense on his part. Darren Waller was just able to make the play. Now let's look at that. Look at that pocket. If that pocket is clean for Derek Carr, he will make the throws. And you have to look at it too. The reason why this is one-on-one coverage, look at this safety right here. Look at this safety. He's nowhere to be found. He's in the backfield. He's looking in the backfield, and you still had two open receivers right here, even though this wasn't open. But the blocking that Derek Carr got made this play happen. Even if this safety, look, he's just staring there like he's crazy or something. I just don't understand why. He should have known that Darren Waller is one-on-one with this corner. So let's run it. And watch how late he gets over there. He gets over there extra late because he's looking in the backfield. And that's why Darren Waller was able to make this catch one-on-one, because these two people here was not in position to help out his corner, knowing that he was left on an island. Left on an island. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So let's get to the next play of this drive. Let's get to the next play of this drive, which it was... Let me go to the touchdown. I think it was a touchdown on a 3rd and 2 to Tyrell Williams. But I do want to go into the 3rd and 2 of this play. All right. So you see that we are in let me run it back a little bit. So we are in a double tight end set. We are in a double tight end set right here. But Waller is going to go in motion with Tyrell Williams and make it look like a trips in a trips formation in some instance. So Darren Waller does come in motion here. And then you have Foster Moreau bounce out. So technically it's a 4 wide receiver set. If you look at it, you have 2 that look like a trips. Then you have Waller go all the way outside. And then you have Foster Moreau here. But this is where Tyrell Williams makes this catch. He makes this catch here. So let's run it fast and see how Tyrell Williams end up getting open on his play. Okay, so that's actually a touchdown there. So let's run it back and how Tyrell Williams got open. And we're going to run it in slow motion as well. Okay, so let me just go back a little bit. Okay, so run it in slow motion. All right, so watch what happens here on the defensive side. You see this open, but look at this right here. This is what happens, why Tyrell Williams gets open, even though it's man-to-man coverage. Okay, let's look at the blocking though. Let's look at it here. Okay, so you still have Von Miller and Bradley Chubb. This is a okay half circle. That's what you're supposed to do for there. But with Tyrell Williams, they don't know, like Denver don't know who to pick up in this formation. With these 3, they don't know who to pick up. So if you look at it, Tyrell Williams, he ends up getting this corner that's out of position. He's out of position. And I don't know why did he come up and try to go after this right here. If you look at it, he fouls, he jumps this to make Tyrell Williams open. So once he jumps that, Tyrell Williams, Derek Carr sees it. He throws it. Boom. Touchdown. And this is what makes me mad about the Denver Broncos defense on this play. Because right here, he could have kept running with Tyrell Williams and would have got the interception, but he stopped running and Tyrell Williams kept running, and that's what made Tyrell Williams pretty open for this touchdown play. So let's run it again. So you see how he drops down to try to go after him, but you look, he stops running right here. He stops running, but Derek Carr still throws it, and he gets wide open. Not wide open, but he does get open for the touchdown and leaves him on an island. But this is one of the best drives of the year with the Las Vegas Raiders. I love this drive whatsoever. This drive was pretty interesting to me, knowing that this was the first touchdown on Monday Night Football. This was the last Monday Night Football game in the black hole, and I have to say that it was very interesting to see what happened with this game. We ended up winning this game, but I want to just do the first drive of this game just to break down some film, because I know a little bit about football because I coach football here in Philadelphia, but I wanted to break down a little bit of this here. But I do want to thank y'all for tuning in into the first drive of this Las Vegas Raiders. Well, actually, at the time, it was Oakland Raiders versus the Denver Broncos on Monday night, and it was the first drive film breakdown. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Spotlight Sports Talk, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.